Hi there, welcome to my channel where I share my science career job hunt experiences, deliver presentations on pharma, documentation, quality and microbiology, improve on my communication skills while helping you out. I am Paul Yeatman, a microbiologist of 15 years seeking a return to the lab. I can be found on LinkedIn, Twitter and my microbiology blog. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Today I will talk about In this video, I've changed how I present information a little, and I'm placing more emphasis on helping you rather than banging on about me. You'll tend to care more about what I have to say rather than who I am, unless you know me, which I suspect you don't. There seems to be two schools of thought when it comes to job hunting. Either you get heavily involved in networking or you don't network. So what are the advantages of networking? So you raise your visibility. You might be approached regarding a job. You might hear about a job through someone you know, and knowing someone on the inside who has the power to hire improves your chances, as people tend to go with what they know, or in this case, who they know. What are the disadvantages to networking? You can come across as forced in your interactions, especially if you've got no idea what you want to say. You may be seen as only talking to those people who you think could be useful to you, as in you're only a taker. Networking can be time intensive and have a poor return on investment. So is it worth you networking and getting nowhere? The quality of your network could be low, as even though you may know hundreds of people, you do so poorly and are unfamiliar with them, and they are also unfamiliar with you. So next up, what are the advantages of not networking? You do not waste as much of your time pursuing leads that lead nowhere compared to networking. If you're not a people person, your life is not as stressful as if you were forcing yourself on others. And 3, the quality of your network is potentially high as you engage more intimately with those you do contact. What are the disadvantages of not networking? You might miss out on hearing about a role, or whoopie-doo. You might be seen as only contacting people when they can be useful to you. Again, that's a downside of networking. Your visibility could be lower than if you were networking. And one of the things with these videos, at least what I'm trying to do, is to improve my visibility so people get to know me more. So I'm not networking, but I'm putting myself out there, which makes me, I guess, more approachable and people become more familiar with me. So I'm not a networker, and I will engage with others if they have something interesting to say and not for the sole purpose of selling myself as a commodity. If you are one to network, you do have to do it right so you get the correct message across. So all about branding. I might do a video on that one day, but you might be better served by the many videos on that topic already. For example, check out this video from a recruitment expert. As I touched on earlier, I raise my profile in other ways. I blog about what I know and present my ideas via mediums such as this one. For example, I recently shared my thoughts on the PICS Guide to Good Manufacturing Practice version 13, which the TGA is going to implement very shortly, as in the start of July 2020. It's currently the 13th of May. So I compared version 14 to version 13, identifying the key differences. So that gets across information that I hopefully know what I'm talking about in relation to guidelines and regulations. So this way I become less of an unknown, and most people are scared of the unknown. If you make yourself known, you are less of a question mark, and thus you are a more attractive hire. Even though I don't personally network, my visibility is higher than those who only apply to jobs and cold canvas. This improves, hopefully, my chances of getting hired. So what should you be doing? I'll let you decide that. In my next video, I will discuss whether or not you really need an elevator pitch. Thanks for watching. If you have found this video interesting or informative, please subscribe, like and share. Got something to say, such as a request for a future video? Put it into the comments. This has been Paul Yeatman, scientist seeking career satisfaction. Kapla!